Hello and welcome to the mysterious case of the death of John Bennett Ramsey, which is a very mysterious case because how this case is still inconclusive. If you want to know the mysterious story of the death of this girl, continue listening. John Bennett Patricia Ramsey was born December 6 of 1990, Atlanta, Georgia. When she was 1 year old, her family moved to Boulder, Colorado. She was John Ramsey and Patricia Ramsey's daughter. She was the younger sister of Burke Ramsey. At a very young age, she was a famous beauty queen like her mother when she was young. On December 25 of 1996, her mother Patsy woke up around 5 a.m. to drink water, and she found a note asking for a large amount of money to return John Bennett. After reading the note, she ran up to John Bennett's room, and when she didn't find her, she called the police. When the police arrived, they asked her father John to look again around the house. Suspiciously, he went directly to the basement and found John Bennett dead with a white blanket, a rope around her neck, and a tape in her mouth. Here's where the mystery begins, because nobody knows who the assassin was. The case is still cold, but there are some theories. First theory. There was a broken window at the basement of the house. The theory was that, like the note said, a criminal went to the house and kidnapped her and killed her. But this theory was discredited later because the broken window had spider webs that obviously were old. That means this window was broken long before, and even Young stated this fact and that he didn't fix it. The second theory is the more probably to be true because of how the family's actions supported. After the body of John Bennett was discovered, her parents and her brother's actions were very weird. When the corpse of John Bennett was discovered, it was very weird because when the police arrived, John said that he had searched all the house and didn't find her. But when the police asked him to search again, he directly went to the basement and found her with the white blanket, and then he took the girl with him and put her at the living room. This is very suspicious because he said that he already looked around all the house and didn't find anything. Then how John Bennett magically appeared in the basement. Also, taking her with him manipulated all the crime scene. These actions make him suspicious. No, we can think that he is hiding something. Also, the mother has things that make her suspicious. When she was young, she was also a beauty queen like her daughter, and she taught John Bennett how to model and the things that the beauty queens do. Maybe she was so obsessed with her daughter and she demanded a lot to her and accidentally killed her, but I'm not very convinced with that theory. But there's two curious facts about her that can help the theory that the family is hiding something. When she called the police, she was using one of these old phones that you had to put in the vase to end the call. The thing is that when she put the phone in this vase, she didn't rung, and the call continued. The clip is badly recorded, so it's impossible to hear what she says, but the masters in Audition filtered and edited the audio, and even after this, there's still not clear what was happening. But what's sure is that she wasn't alone, like she stated. When she was being interrogated by the police, she stated that her family was sleeping, but in the call is possible to hear a conversation with probably her husband and son. They say a phrase that isn't very audible, but it sounds like, "Help me, Jesus, we're not talking with you now," and "What did you find?" Also, a curious fact is that the note asking for money was written with a paper that was in Patsy's office, and the amount of money required by the kidnapper was an amount of money that John had recently received by a job he did. Next, we have Burke, who I know was a kid and is the latest probably to be the responsible, but he also has facts that connect him with the death of her sister. Burke was a shy kid and he didn't like how her sister had most of the attention. One of the friends of the family was interviewed and stated that since he was very young, she had a weird comportment, and she told that one time she went to the house of the family, she found John Bennett with an injury in her cheek that required plastic surgery and was caused accidentally by Burke with a baseball bat. When he was talking with the psychologist to make him questions, he was very calm about the death of her sister. He said that he wasn't scared, that was weird knowing that her sister died. Also, the autopsy of John Bennett revealed that shortly before her death, she ate pineapple. And when they asked Burke about his favorite fruit, he said pineapple. After that, the psychologist asked him what was the John Bennett's favorite fruit. He said that probably also the pineapple. Also, he said that some nights he wakes up to go and eat something. Now that we know that her family is probably hiding something, we can make a theory. The theory is that the night that John Bennett died, Burke walked downstairs to eat something and found her mother, Patricia, cooking, and she gave him a bowl of pineapple and milk. Then John Bennett also went to the kitchen to eat, and she took, without asking first, pineapple from Burke. And he was so mad, so he accidentally hit her with a lantern, what was found at the table when the police arrived. And now you can think that it's impossible to a kid to hit someone with the necessary force to break her skull. But this was confirmed to be possible when the police took a real skull and they put a real skin and hair and make kid of the same age of Burke hit them the skull with a lantern, and they noticed that the crane break down like the crane of John Bennett. This can explain some things that the family did without any sense, like taking the girl with him and the note right with the same paper of Patsy had. And when the autopsy was done, they noticed 2 marks at the ribs of the girl. These marks coincided with the separation between the tracks of the train that Burke had, and make think that probably someone used these tracks to move the girl to see if she was alive or dead. At this time, you should think that obviously the family was responsible, and I also think that this was what happened, but all of this was never confirmed, and this case is still a mystery that probably will never be solved, because Patricia already died because of cancer, and Burke and his father are still outside, and the probability is that this continues being like the way it is. And this was the mysterious case of John Bennett Ramsey. What do you think? Who was the responsible? The family, a kidnapper? I think that maybe the family was the responsible. Obviously accidentally. They just were trying to protect Burke and themselves. Well, that was all for this time. I'm Miss Mystery. Goodbye.